Hi guys, I'm back with another video. So I have my right hand here where I did the 𝑻𝒊𝒔𝒉 Builder Gel application, and now I'm going to take that off. So I decided to record this after I had already started, which there was no need to show all nails anyway. So if you recall, if you saw that video, I put on some short square nail tips from Kiss. I glued those on and then did the builder gel application. So I'm just cutting those down. My nails didn't really grow out that much from when I had it on. I think this application I've had on for about 2.5 weeks. So after I cut the nails down, I'm going in with my Pana 80 grit nail file. Yes, an 80 grit nail file, and it's kind of old. You can see it's missing a lot of the grit, and so you can see I do have a little bit of growth there between the product and my cuticle area. And so I'm just going in with that file, and I'm getting ready to speed this video up. I'm going in with that file to remove all of the builder gel. Now I do have on rubber base underneath there, so I'm basically filing down to the rubber base coat. And because this builder has foil flakes and has flake pieces in there, I can pretty much tell once I get down to the rubber base coat layer, because I don't see any more of the foil flakes. So I'm just filing. And yes, I could use an e-file. Yes, I do have an e-file, but my comfort level with using an e-file is slim pickings. So I'm just making sure that I file down as thin as possible, because I will be using my 𝑻𝒊𝒔𝒉 heated nail soak bowl to remove the rest of the product. And so once I get all of that filed down, I do the other nail, my middle finger, off camera. And you can see I'm just filing and checking, filing and checking, and then I have my 𝑻𝒊𝒔𝒉 dust collector. So I'm using a toothbrush, just brushing off that filing dust. It's everywhere. My hands look gritty and crusty, and you can see the difference between the nail that I filed most of it off and the nail that still has product. My thumbnail looks good. The rest of the nails, I filed most of the product off as well. And so here's my 𝑻𝒊𝒉 nail soaking bowl that I purchased off Amazon a while ago. I did a video where I soaked off regular gel polish from my daughter's nails, and so I decided to see how well it works with builder gel, which again, I found most of the builder gel off anyway. So I'm using Revel Nails non-whitening acetone. I don't know what makes it non-whitening. I have no idea, but it's still whitening. And then I'm going to set a timer on my phone just to see how long it takes this bowl to heat up, or this device to heat the acetone up. It requires no water. You just put the acetone right in the pink part, and I have this little scraper tool that came in with the soap bowl when I purchased it off Amazon. I do have an orange wood stick as well, because sometimes an orange wood stick works better. It just depends between that square triangle type apparatus, I don't even know what you call it, cuticle push or whatever, and the orange wood stick. And I'm putting oil on my fingers because acetone is very drying for my skin. So it took about 5.5 minutes for that bowl to heat up the acetone. It took about 5.5 minutes, and it will beep once it's ready, and that red light will go from red to green. Now what I did notice, because I have used this before to soak off my regular gel polish, and I set a timer I think for about 15 or 12 minutes. So after about 5 minutes, I may have did 15 minutes, 5 minutes, I did take it out and start scraping some of that product off. I know I'm gonna have to soak some more, but you can see it's starting to remove some of that product already, because heated acetone works a little bit better. Again, I'm a DIYer, but this works. What I was saying with the bowl, now when my daughter first used it, because she was the first person to try it, she said it was kind of warm. So I had regular gel polish or something on that I soaked off, and maybe it was builder gel, I can't remember, but I didn't put as much acetone in the pink part of the bowl. And y'all, that acetone was hot. Like it was hot, and I was like, oof. So if you put a little bit in there, you want enough just to kind of cover your whole nail and just a little bit of your skin, because baby, it'll be too hot. So I have about 4.5 minutes left on that timer. I'm trying it again, and this time I'm going back in. I'm getting a little bit more product off, but this time I realized, like, that's the nail tip that's coming off there, because I didn't, cut that off the thumbnail. You can see my thumbnail grew out just a little bit, and so I'm just using the orange wood stick, and I found that just wasn't working as good. So that little scraper tool worked better. You can see the product is coming right off, and it looks like I'm scraping hard, but I'm really not. It just looks that way because I speed these videos up for time purposes. I think overall it took me about maybe 30 minutes total because I end up soaking again, because it just, in some areas were thicker. I thought I filed down low, and some areas were just thicker than the other. Don't get in the habit of pulling off your product, please, please, please. I know you're not supposed to do that. And so again, if it doesn't come off, you got two options. You can either re-soak for a few more minutes, or you can use a buffering block or a nail file to help remove the rest of the product off of the nails. So after I feel like I got much of that, well, a lot of that scraped off, I go in with a nail file. I think this is the 180 grit side of the nail file, and I can see the product, but it's clear because again, I got rubber base on there. With the builder gel was kind of a milky white base, and so I'm going in with the nail file, and what I can see, I'm just trying to get on the area of the nail where I can see that product is still left. Again, it looks like I'm going to town tearing my nails up, but I promise you I'm not. The video is sped up, and so I'm just trying to get the rest of that glued on tip off of the nail as well. And so once I see where it's rolling off of the free edge of the nail, I'm just kind of picking that off just a little bit. I know I said not to pick it off, but it's literally sitting on the edge of the nail, and it can just flick off. So like it's, yeah, just like it's a piece of skin, just flick that right on off. And so I'm just trying to get a lot of that product that's left filed down, because I will go back in and re-soak for a few more minutes. And right now my nails looking good and raggedy, but it's okay. In the end, it's gonna look okay. They're gonna be fine. And the reason why I stopped soaking in acetone so much is because it tears my skin to shreds, and I've already said that. And so again, I set my timer for, I don't even know, what, 10 minutes. And I don't even think I kept it in there for a full 10 minutes. So it's about 4 minutes and some change left. Again, I didn't soak for the whole time. And I'm just using that scraper tool to scrape off the rest. And you think like all of the product is gone, but it still be some on there. Even after me filing, it is still some product left on my nails. And it's okay if you don't get it all off. Over time, it will grow out, because once this is done, I've scraped all I'm going to scrape and soaked all I'm going to soak. I just go in with a buffer and just buff the rest of my nails, just to buff them smooth so that there's nothing left. And I got all of the product off. I actually recorded a video that same day with a set using some Born Pretty products, which it gives me Wicked vibes, but it's a St. Patrick's Day set. But anyway, I digress. And so again, I'm just trying to get the rest of that product off. Sorry, I do get out of frame a little bit, and then going with the buffing block just to get the rest of that product off of my nails. So once I think I filed everything off, scraped or filed, I'm going with this buffing block, and I'm just buffing the nail surface smooth. I'm not trying to, just to kind of get everything all flush on the nail and remove any leftover product. This will really get any leftover product off of the nail. And I'm just kind of feeling to see if I have any roughness on my nails. And I'm doing it lightly. Again, the video is sped up, so it makes it look like I'm going to town on my nails, but I'm really not. And so once I do that, I will dispose of the acetone. I'll show you how I do that. And then I'll wash my hands and lotion them up. I did actually use the 𝑀 hand scrub and the cream to rehydrate my nails, and then I applied cuticle oil as well. So with the acetone that's in the nail soak bowl, I just pull out the pink part of the bowl. You can see the acetones in there. You may even see little builder gel particles floating in there. And I just take some paper towels and I just stuff it all in there just to soak up all of that acetone, and I set it off to the side. You can even set it back in the container. Just set it off to the side, let it dry. It will soak up all that acetone. It will evaporate, and you can just take it and dump it in the trash. Please don't dump that acetone in the toilet or in the sink. Please don't do that. So that's gonna soak that right on up. Yeah, usually by the next day it's gone. I can just take those paper towels and dump them in the trash. And so, like I said, I'm using Madam Glam's hand scrub and hand cream, and here are my hands. I'm just taking my rings off so I can apply the hand cream. And the set that I did last week, or Friday of last week, is still on. It's still on right now. Today's March the 12th, Wednesday, March the 12th, and I put these on Friday, and they are still going strong with my good old Jolly snaps. And so I'm just putting that cream on and that cuticle oil. So y'all, please like this video if you found value. Leave a comment, let me know what you think, and subscribe to my channel. It's still free 99. So I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. And so looks like my nails are fine. Look at there, look at there. Thanks for watching.